Hi and welcome back to my channel. I'm Melissa from A&M Hobby Farms. Today we are going to make a diaper cake, and so with that, it's for a baby shower, and it's actually made out of like diapers, toys, onesies. I use bottles to hold it up, and it'll kind of like if you think of a wedding cake where it does like 3 layers and they get smaller as they go up. That's what I'm gonna do. I have enough stuff here that I think I might be able to make a 4 layer one. I've never actually made a 4 layer one, so we'll have to see how that turns out. But for now, I'm just gonna plan on 3, and if I add the 4th layer and it looks good, then I might go with it, but I'm not sure how that's gonna look. So she's having a baby girl. I did get two things that are used. It's a cute little pair of boots. If you subscribe to my channel and you watch, you've seen them where I picked them up at Goodwill. But they had these little baby shoes, and I thought they were adorable. And then, living that country life, every baby needs a little pair of cowboy boots. For this particular baby shower for my cousin, she is not country. She lives in the city, but I got to have a little bit of me in the baby cake. So, and they were cute, and it goes with the theme. I'm doing kind of like a rainbow theme cake. I found a few onesies that have got rainbows, and I'm doing really bright colors. Diapers are the sizes that I always make the cake with are a size 2. I do the size 2 because most people, when they have babies, they get tons of size 1 or newborn diapers. And I know, like with the 4 kids that I had, I feel like I never went through all the newborn diapers. Like I would always end up giving them to somebody else, or they would wear them if they were too small and I was running out of what I actually needed. They were never really in them long, not enough to go through a couple of packs or a big pack. And so when I buy the diapers, I buy the case of them. This one is 76, and I will use almost all of them for the diaper cake. I have already made one diaper cake this year, and this will be my second one, and I'm planning on 2 more. Um, so, and I thought I would walk you guys through the process of how I do this and what I do. So, like I said, I'm using the size 3, and what I do is I take it, so this is the front side, and it says the Huggies, and it says the size on it. So I start them over and turn them over, and I roll them, and you just roll them up, and then I take an elastic band, and I go right in the middle, and I make them fairly tight so that they don't move. And then, so what's going to happen in the layers, and you'll see this when I go to actually put it together, is you're going to have like a layer here, a layer there. And so they'll end up being like 3 layers on the bottom cake. So that'll make it the base. And then the second layer will have 2, and then the top layer will just have 1. But the reason I do it like this is so that it says the brand. You don't have to use Huggies. They used to have Mickey Mouse on them, and I absolutely loved that. But now it is the Lion King right now. So, but I make it so that it says the Huggies, what size the diaper is, and then it usually has the picture pretty close. And we have colorful ribbons, so they're not going to see that. So when it sits on the cake, it's going to sit like this, and you're going to see the diaper. And then where my finger is, the ribbon will be through here, so you'll see the brand and what it is, and then you'll have your colorful ribbon. And I do not wrap each individual diaper. I did buy more ribbon, which I have a ton, but I wanted the rainbow theme, and so this ribbon, I just picked it up on Amazon. But we're gonna do that, and then I also add onesies to it. So like not every other one, but like you'll have a diaper, and then every once in a while, when I put the whole cake together, I'll go with, adding toys and pacifiers and shoes on the top and things like that. And then I will throw in a onesie every once in a while. So like you might see it do something like this and then add another one, or like depending on how many onesies I have, it could be every other one. Usually I add socks. I forgot to get socks this time. So there is that. But I did pick up the little boots, and so those are cute. And then I pick up pacifiers, and I always try to get the ones that have, you know, something cute here going, and they will get a ribbon tied to them and they'll just kind of dangle off the side. And then the same with the toys. I like this toy would end up with a ribbon here, but if they have like something like that, it'll just go through it and they'll just be hung all around the outsides of it. You know, I just pick up random toys, ones that look cute. You don't have to spend a whole lot. You can, I mean, you know, you can pick up things from Goodwills. You can pick up things from garage sales. Excuse me. You can pick up all sorts of things. So I am going to finish rolling out all of my diapers. And then once I get that situated, we will start assembling the diaper cake. And I will walk you through assembling the diaper cake and how I do it and what the process looks like. And hopefully be able to make it so that you will be able to make a diaper cake for somebody in your life if they want it. And I do not wrap this. I bring this just like you will see it set up. That is the way that I will show up to the baby shower with the diaper cake and set it on the table, like where they do the gift table, and I'll kind of set it like towards the back so it looks like it's part of the display. Now, if you are going to a baby shower and you're not sure, so a lot of people that I've been to, they'll have diaper cakes already there and they'll have them made as like their table decoration. So if you're going to one, and you might want to ask, you know, hey, is anyone making, you know, a diaper cake for a table decoration? And if they're not, then you could go ahead and, you know, be like, hey, I want to make this diaper cake. I want to try it. Now, I've seen people make bassinets and all sorts of just super cute, adorable things. And I do like the idea of the bassinet. I have personally never made one. I have a friend that I work with that made them. She made it. She showed me pictures of it. She showed me how easy it was, and it was absolutely adorable. But I stick to this one just because this is the one that I started with, and I really like this one. And I've never had somebody look at it and be like, it's okay. They're always like, yay, thanks, I like it. So that's what I stick with. I stick with what people compliment me on. And I have not seen anybody else doing it. Now, I've seen other people doing it. I watched YouTube videos of it. I've seen people where you can order them pre-made from people. I have, but I personally don't know anybody in my family or my group of friends where I know another person who makes them. So I'm not making something where somebody else is going to show up with the same thing. Everybody knows. Everybody who knows and goes to baby showers with me or goes to any of them, they know that I'm going to do this. They see that I do this all the time for every baby shower that I do. But I'm going to roll these up and then Magic a Camera will come back and we'll start assembling. So, Magic Camera didn't quite happen yet. I forgot about the onesies, how I roll them up. I wanted to show you how I roll them. So most onesies will come and they'll kind of already be folded. So you're going to fold it just like this. And then you just start rolling from the bottom. Let me start it on the table and then I'll pick it up from there and show you. So you're just going to go like this and you're just going to roll it the same as you did the diaper. And then you can leave it like this so they can see like what the size is. You do not have to. And that's it. Okay, so we are going to start assembling. I've got I've got all the diapers wrapped up. Okay, so I put a bottle in the middle. This is a glass one. You do not have to use glass. You can use whatever bottle you feel comfortable with buying for them. You can use the cheap ones. It doesn't matter. You're just going to use it kind of like to help with your layers and as a stabilizer. So what I like to do is I like to make sure they're all, even though this is going to be inside and people aren't really going to see the inside layers, you're going to take your diapers and you're going to layer them just like this. And you're just going to follow that rubber band all around. And you're going to have your one layer. And it's going to look like this. And then you will do your next layer. And so I'll grab some diapers, bring them up, and you'll get another rubber band. And if you want it to be extra secure, you could like do another one on this, like this layer here. And it'll just help with like the stability of it. And then you could add one towards the bottom so that, because this layer isn't going to get seen. Now your outside layers, you're only going to want the one because you're going to cover the rubber bands with a ribbon and people are not going to see that. And then make sure that, you know, the huggy part is sticking out of all these. All right, so it'll look like this. You'll do this, and now you've got 2 rings. So you've got your 1 ring, and then you've got your outside ring, and this is actually what your second layer is going to look like. So your top layer would have been the first layer that we do. This is what your second layer looks like, and then we do the third. Now, I'm thinking that my rubber bands might not be thick enough, or not thick enough. They might not be big enough to do 3 layers without it causing I'm not sure. I'll have to see if I can fit a whole nother. I might have to like maybe make it a little bigger. Do a third one. We're gonna do 4. Okay. Ooh, shot myself. Okay, so I got it where I think it should be stretchy enough, and I'm just going to tie the ends of them together. Well, that's not working. Okay, let me figure this out and we'll come back. Okay, so I figured it out. What I did was I took the 2 ends. So if there was like the one end of the rubber band, the other end, and then I just took this one through both of them. And then I just pull tight, and that way it connected the 2. And I got like a little extra dangly, but I will tuck that in and it won't make a difference. And then we'll add the next layer. All right, so we got this layer all done, and this is what it looks like. And we've got it looking nice and done, and I'm gonna turn. All right, and then all we're gonna do is we're gonna add our next layer, and then we will take our other bottle and we'll set it on top, and then we'll add our last layer. And because my bottles are so tall, usually I use like the cheaper plastic ones, but because these ones are so tall, I think what I might do is, this is the reason I might be doing the 4 layers, because of the taller bottles that I got. I do have tons of toys to add. I've got all my onesies over there all wrapped up, and then the ribbon. And then, so for like the onesies, like what I will do, once I put all of the diapers together and I assemble all the diapers, I'll pick a random spot, take one out, and I'll add a onesie to that random spot. And I try to do all of the onesies and everything. I'll try to like make them all be on the one side of the cake. So like the back side, people aren't really going to see the back side. So most of the onesies and everything will be on here and throughout the front and on the sides. And that will make it so that when it stands up, you have a focal frontal point, and then the back side no one's really going to see. So it's all just the diapers. And I'm going to build the next 2 layers, and then we will start adding the toys from there. All right, so it got late and I had to feed the family. So I just hurried up and did it, and I didn't record. But this is the finished product here. So what I did is you don't have to do 2 colors of ribbon. You could just do one. Like I said, I was going for more of like rainbow colors. Like I wanted bright, I wanted it to be fun. So as you can see, the rubber bands are behind that. And so I did one, and then I just put a different color over the top, which you know, like I said, you can pick any color you want. I take the onesies and I, make a little bit of the decoration show here. So you've got like a onesie, a diaper, a onesie, a diaper. I get pacifiers and I just kind of like stick them into crevices and make them look cute. Here's some, they had some glow in the dark ones that I thought were adorable, and I just kind of, stick them in and shove them under however they look cute. I throw some toys in there. You can also take the toys and tie a ribbon to it and have it hanging off the side, which I did with a few of these. But I got them, all along it, onesie, diaper, onesie, diaper. And then I usually have one bigger toy hanging off the side, and it's only an option. You don't need to do this. If you buy the 8-ounce bottles and the 4-ounce bottle, if you buy one 8-ounce bottle, one 4-ounce bottle, the 8-ounce bottle would do the 2 of these, and the 4-ounce would do this, and you would have nothing sticking off the top. And some cases, I have taken like a can of formula and stuck that right up there. I do have a can of formula that is going to be gifted with this one, but it's not in the cake. I did forget to buy a baby blanket. So what I like to do as the base for this, so careful when you pick it up, obviously. I will cut a cardboard box out, like, you just, just got some packages delivered. This is our cat, Callie. She's pregnant again. This cat, we don't have any male cats. And this cat, I live out in the country, somebody's cat. Anyways, so you would take a box like this. You can use a used one if you want to get a new one, however you do it. You're going to wrap the blanket, the baby blanket, like a receiving blanket. You can use fuzzy ones, whichever you'd like to get. And you wrap it around the box, and then you put the cake on top of the box, and you use that like as your base, so you can pick it up, you can carry it anywhere. So I don't have any baby blankets. The baby shower is like 45 minutes away from me, and it's tomorrow. And so if I'm out and about today and I find one that I really like, I will get it. If not, I'm not going to worry about it. Sorry, I was getting a phone call. But yeah, so, and then there were some extras. So like I said, I got the formula and the little 2 pairs of shoes. Sorry. Okay, we're going to answer this and then I'll finish. Anyway, so phone calls. So this, I'll bring the box with me, and then I'm not going to, get, because the shoes are used and stuff, this is just kind of an extra present for her. And then I did not know what it meant to have a rainbow baby. Like, I just thought they were, going to raise them to be whatever they want, and it is what it is. And so she explained it to me that after you have a miscarriage, your next kid is called a rainbow baby. And I was like, okay. And that's why I kind of went with like really bright colors and was doing like a rainbow theme kind of, I've got, this onesie has rainbows on it. This onesie has rainbows on it. Oh, I got another toy that has rainbows. I forgot about it. I got to get that. I put it up so that nothing happened to it. Anyways, and then I found this set on Amazon when I was looking up baby stuff. And it says, after every storm, there is a rainbow of hope. Here I am. And there is a pair of pants that go with it. And then there is a little cap in here as well. That was absolutely adorable. And so I went with that. And I actually think that toy yeah, I don't know where that toy is. Anyway, so we are gonna go with that. And if I find that toy, okay, back to what I was doing. So